It's an old shed. So if you go outside, you can see the whole outside, and you can see them coming in. These people have owned the house for like a year, and they're renting it. And they called me about it because the caretaker, I guess, saw bees coming in and out. She is vacuuming up the bees. We're taking them off because they come out, because now it's exposed, they come out and they go to the light. And they go up to the skylights. So you suck in the bees, and this thing is a vortex machine. The bees come in here, they spin around in circles, and they fall out in the bottom. And there's a vortex created, so none of them get sucked. This goes to the vacuum cleaner. None of them get sucked back out. And we're always looking for the queen. I'll tie this into frames with all the eggs and the larvae and the baby bees in there, and I'll put this back into the hive that I dumped them back into. Because this is my next set of bees coming out.
You have 13 now?
I have 25.
Oh my God.
Like years ago, I started with 2 hives, and you start with 2 so you can compare the one to the other. And then I got up to 6 hives by expanding over the years. And then Laura was up there one day, and she says, you know, it looks like there's more than 6 hives up there. And I said, no, there's only 6. And she said, come on, let's go. So we went up there, and I said, you see, there's 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6. There's only 6. She was like, that is not funny. Every third bite of food that you eat has been pollinated by a honeybee. And if all the honeybees go away, we're going to be eating gruel. There won't be any more fruit, apples, pears, strawberries, raspberries, peaches, plums, all that stuff. Not oranges. Oranges don't need to be pollinated. They're self-pollinating. But people put bees in the oranges to get the orange nectar, make orange honey. Without all the pollination, I mean, in canola and alfalfa, big crops, melons, pumpkins, the curbits, all that stuff would be gone. It would not be pretty. And it's all very fragile. It's all brand new.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yow! Hold on. I'm just checking for the queen here. So here's the sealed brood. Here's the larva, the white stuff. And then there's nectar around the edges, which is not made into honey yet. They have to dry it out. This is a larva, and it's the purple-eyed pupae stage. See, those are the eyes they're developing. The knife. Custom made. Venus used to call us the elegant house wreckers. The unveiling. So what I'm doing here is just checking for the queen, because these guys are all captured already. And she might have a yellow dot on her, which is this year's color. Because I brought in 140 packages of bees, and a package starts a new hive. It has 10,000 bees in it, about 3 pounds, and 1 queen. And we mark them on their thorax. You have the 3 pieces, the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. And then I know another guy brought in another 50. So there are we brought in at least 200 packages, 200 new hives. And this year's color is yellow. So if this swarmed out of somebody's kept hive, or it might be an old hive, if you get stung, don't drop it. I had a call today from one of the pesticide guys about another removal on Main Street. I'm going to go look at. I've got another one out in Nantucket Road next week. I got another one on Vestal Lane. I got 3 on Westchester Extension.
Sounds good.
They're like all over the place. This is the old cap brood that was laid first, and they are hatching out. And here's the larva filling in the empty spaces. And if you look on the outside edge, you'll see some eggs, little white threads. And out here is the new stuff. This is younger than this. See how dark it is?
Yeah.
So these guys are just about to hatch out. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
You ever film anything like this before? This is like too much fun. Comb is 6-sided, so each angle is 60 degrees. So if you look in there, I don't know if you can see it, in the bottom you see a Mercedes symbol, a little 3-legged symbol, because the comb on this side, this is built at 13 degrees up, so the nectar doesn't run out.
Ah.
So if you look through, you'll see that Mercedes symbol because they build the cells, they offset them by 1/3, so it's round on this side and round on this side, because they're so efficient. That's how they build all their cells. And this is all just wild, this is all pure beeswax. I try to take these out as big as possible, these pieces, so we can tie them back into the combs. You learn something new every day about bees, how they build and what they do. So what you do, if you find the queen, you set this over her, stick your finger on there and she'll crawl up inside. Stick that in there. There. Now you can do whatever you want to with her. Got a big old Italian queen. Got a big fat bud on her. It's a beautiful thing. And there's a worker next to her. There. Now she's in. Because if the queen dies, then the hive will die unless they have young eggs. So they can produce another one. What do we end here? Hey-ya. Ooh, the big mama.
This is so cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm. There's a bee on there. And this is full of nectar
That's so nice.
and a little bit of capped honey. You can eat some nectar if you take and shake them, and the nectar doesn't come out on the floor, then you can eat it. Then it's dry enough. Pretty delicious. If you get it any fresher than that, you're going to get slapped.